Alright, what's going on, my people? Welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get GameCube and Wii games like these. Now, let me just do this as a disclaimer. I am not good at doing tutorials. I'm better at doing Let's Plays. I suck at tutorials, so if you hear me stuttering and, you know, saying the same shit over and over again, I apologize. I'm not good at this shit, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But to get like these GameCube and Wii games, you want to use a program called Dolphin Emulator, which is, you know, let's just go over here and type in Dolphin Emulator. I can't fucking spell for shit, but it's gonna pop up. This one here. I'll put a link in the description of this website, or in the description, so if you guys want it, you can go get it. And to get, or don't want to open up OBS. No, I don't want to do that, you Jew bag. I don't care about Naruto. I hate Naruto. Okay? If you want to get like these games here, like SpongeBob, Very Odd Parents, Pac-Man, Battlefield Bikini Bottom, Crash, all those games, you can use this website, or you can use another website called CoolROMs. And where is it? Right here. You can get, it's pretty much the same thing as, you know, MU Paradise, but, you know, it might have, you know, different, some of them have different games, some have the same games. You know, you can check and see what game ever you want. You can get any game. Like, here, I'll show you an example. You can get, you know, like, PSP games, PlayStation 2 games, GameCube games, N64 games. All that. You can get Atari, Sega, PlayStation, whatever. I don't know half the fucking shit these are, so. And if you want to get, you know, the emulators for them, you can just go here, click on the emulator, and get the emulator that you want. But I'm not gonna do that. I already have the games that I want. I went ahead and I did all the stuff, and I put them all in this file. So what you want to do is, when you download a game and you install Dolphin, and fucking text message, but after you download and install Dolphin, and you download the game, whatever game you want, could be any game you desire, then you want to go to your desktop, make a folder, and then name it whatever the fuck you want. I don't name them, I just keep them this. And then you want to open it, and then you want to put your downloaded game in the folder, and then you want to, here, I'll do Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, for example. Or here, I'll just use one of these, I already did these. But what you do is you right click, and then you do extract to, and then it's going to start extracting. It may take a while because it's extracting a game folder. Then you would check, and then in the thing there would be an ISO file, but since I already did this, so you will have an ISO file in there. But for me, I didn't, because I already did this. But what you would do is you would open up Dolphin, you would click open, and then you go to where that file is, which is right here. Then, you know, you would click on it, you'd click on the ISO file and click open, then the game would open, then your game would open and run. So it would open. Let's try Pac-Man. You'd get a screen like this to pop up. Alright? And then I'll go over the settings last. You know, and you can see Pac-Man World 2, licensed by Nintendo and all of that. And you can see on the top it's showing the FPS and everything. I'm getting about 60 FPS recording, which is pretty good. Pac-Man World 2. You can see it's working perfectly fine. Now, notice, don't get your hopes up. Sometimes the games, let me close out of that because that's gonna get loud. some games, you know, you'll have like some audio lag, or some games will go in slow motion. I don't know how to fix that, but if you guys figure out how to fix that, comment down below. Fix like slow motion or audio lag. And now let's go over the settings. Alright, so now what we're going to do is go over the settings. So let's go to the config. It's just, you know, pause the video, you can copy the settings, pause the video if you need to. Now this here, the back end settings, the audio, this really is up to you. I keep mine open AL and the latency on 30, so I don't get no audio crackles. But it's really all up to you. You know, mess around with Audio X2 and Open AL. You don't really need the Dolby Logic Pro Logic decoder. I don't really see a difference with the on and or off. So onto the GameCube, it's either just the memory cards. I just keep it on memory card because this is what it uses to save games and stuff. So this is important. And this, I don't fuck with that. You know, you obviously put your thing on your language, then on your Wii. Now this here is important if you want to play Wii games. Like I think with like European games, the display mode will have it on 50 Hertz. Unlike American US games, how they're on 60 Hertz. So if you're playing a European game, make sure this is checked so your display mode will be on 60 Hertz. Make sure this is on 16 by 9 or 4 by 9 or 4 by 3. My bad. Make sure that's checked. Or if you want to connect a USB keyboard, you can do that. Paths. This is very important. Just path the games. Now this CPU clock, I would enable it. If you want to know what all this means, is just go to your task manager. If you don't know how to do that, right click here. Click on Task Manager right here, or just click Control Delete on your keyboard. Click Task Manager, and this screen will pop up. Then you'll see your CPU percentage up here where Dolphin is. Whatever your CPU percentage is, that's what you want to make this percentage here. Since mine is different right now, because one, I'm recording, I was downloading games and stuff. If you want your CPU to be the lowest as possible, just restart your computer. And so like whatever this percentage is, make sure this percentage is the same. And that's it. Or if you want, you can just disable it. I keep mine enabled. But if you want, it's up to you if you want to disable it or not. Then onto the graphics. The graphics, I'd recommend you do Direct 3D 11 or or whatever your computer has, Direct 3D 11, 10, 9, whatever. Or you can do OpenGL. OpenGL, it's more accurate, but it's more slower. So that's why I'd recommend doing Direct 3DL. Don't mess with software renderer or this. If it's something that says experimental, don't click on it. It's experiment. Don't click on it. Hide mouse cursor. Show FPS. You don't need to do that because remember in the screen it will show on the top screen. Like, yeah, I'll actually show you later what I mean. But these, make sure all these are checked, and this is on fast, and then make sure all these are unchecked. No, that's pretty much it, really. All these games work. Oh yeah, make sure your games work before you put them in here. Trust me, you don't want to have a game that you're getting like 5 FPS on. You can't even run the damn thing, and you just have it here just for shits and giggles. Have a game on the screen that will run on your computer. All these games my computer can run perfectly fine. Like this one here, there will be some audio in slow motion, but every now and then. I'll do Battlefield Bikini Bottom just a test run, show you. And actually, oh yes, with a controller also, make sure you have a controller plugged in. It can be a Xbox, PlayStation, whatever controller. That's why I use Input Mapper or DS for Windows. I usually use Input Mapper now. I have this as the backup. If you want, I guess I'll put these in the description. But if you want how to control your controllers, your GameCube controller, your standard controller, then just config, and all you gotta do is you click on the A, and then you press the button on your controller, and then it will map out the controllers for you. So you just map out the controller of the keyboard you want or the controls you want, and then you'll be good to go. So I'm gonna exit out of that, and exit out of that. So I'm gonna load up the game. Websites do work. It's not a virus or anything. They all work perfectly. I'll show you some quick gameplay of Battlefield Bottom. Just a quick demonstration. Some games it takes a while to load up. You see, there you go. Screen's load up. Now you'll see on top it'll say like 0 to 3 FPS. Don't worry. Sometimes it lies to you. You see now I'm getting about 30 FPS, 20 FPS, 30. Remember, I am recording, so it is going to take up some room. I mean, FPS, 60 FPS. So you can see. 60 FPS. Let's just load. Now see, sometimes the audio will lag and glitch and all that, but I mean, a PS2 game on a computer runs pretty well. You see, the game is running perfectly fine with my controller. You can see, game is running perfect. No audio glitches or anything. Game is running perfect. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to drop a like. I really do appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys later.